Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here again for my daily update with regards to more information around the COVID-19 or coronavirus crisis at the moment. So overnight you would have heard from the government, so I will just provide a little bit of information that I heard from our Prime Minister last night, and that was that the closures and measures have been ramped up significantly. So from this point onwards, or from last night onwards, that there are major restrictions on movement. Many people I've heard are still not thinking this is as serious as what people are saying. Can I please remind you and get you to stop and think that we have closed borders, we have no flights out of the country, we have tens and thousands and probably hundreds of thousands of people who are currently losing their jobs. And the only way that we can reverse this is following the health advice which says hygiene, but most importantly is social distancing. Being in close proximity with other people is the single most danger in terms of the spread of this coronavirus. So, as the Prime Minister said, that we are no longer having things like barbecues at our home, parties at our home, or people getting together because suddenly other things are closed, so let's all go and meet at somebody's house. That's just not okay. It is just too dangerous. I can't stress it enough. The medical advice is telling us if we keep doing this, people will die. And for those who don't die, life is going to be very, very difficult. So please take the advice seriously. The best thing you can do at the moment is stay at home. Now, schools are providing a service for all of those essential services personnel who basically, as the Prime Minister defined them, is anyone who's working. And if anyone is working or providing a community service at the moment, we are here and we will take every precaution within the school to make sure that students are safe at school, and of course taking precautions for our staff who are looking after the students and working on packs and other resources for home learning. Some of the things which are happening at our school at the moment is, just for your information, is the tuck shop will be closing on Friday and will not open next week. The coffee shop is already closed except for takeaways. The playgroup which operates at our school is closed. The other services which are provided at the school, like speech pathologists, psychologists, etc., currently are not able to provide those services. If you listened to the message from the Prime Minister, anything where there's more than basically 5 people in a room is not okay. So, which basically means that life cannot continue as normal for the time being until this passes. It will pass quicker if we follow that social distancing advice. Some questions I've been asked. First of all, if your child is away from school and it is only because of a family reason or they had something else happen which is not related to coronavirus or symptoms of coronavirus, yes, they can return to school. Some parents have asked if they've kept their child or children at home for a couple of days, can they come back to school? The current advice is yes, they can. They don't self-isolate unless it's related to symptoms to do with the coronavirus or contact with the coronavirus, or obviously if somebody's had that coronavirus. So yes, if you've been away, you want to return to school, then you just need to come back to school when you are ready, and we will let you know if there is any other advice that we need to talk to you about. In regards to work, there is a process that we are currently undertaking of providing units of work to be sent home that we want students to do before the Easter vacation starts, so by the end of next week. The work which is required, or what that is expected, it has a home learning logo on the page. So you will get some work from the school which is expected to be done and returned, which has the home logo on it. There is also other work which teachers have provided for parents and families of work that students can do while they're not at school. Now that is additional work which, if they're getting through all of the essential work, that they may do. So look, I'm really appreciative of the teachers who are actually providing additional work to what is required, and that's just the dedication of our teachers that are going to that. So yes, use the work that teachers are sending you in terms of general work to do, but the work that we require students to complete and return has the little logo which says home learning. So can you make sure that that is completed and returned to the school? You can either drop that into the school. If your students are still out of school, send it with them, but we will be sending that out via mail with a stamped self-addressed envelope for you to send it back to the school. So look, that's all there is for today. If you have other questions that you'd like answered, please contact the school. You can do that either by phone or email. Stay safe and please follow the medical advice. Keep those social distances and stay home. I'll see you tomorrow.